EVS 1, Chapter 4, Environmental Balance. The variety we see in all the living things that belong to a particular area is called the biodiversity of that place. The environment, the surroundings and the conditions in those surroundings which affect the life of the organisms there are together known as their environment. It includes many components such as sunlight, air, water, soil, plants, and animals, etc. Living and non-living things are dependent on each other. There is a lot of give and take or interaction between them. Environmental science studies these interactions. Food chain. The grasshopper eats grass. Frog eats grasshopper. Snake eats frog. And the snake is eaten by an eagle. Each of the components grass, grasshopper, frog, snake and eagle is food for the next one. That is why we say that they form a chain. Such a chain is called a food. Each of these components is a link in a food chain. In nature, there are many food chains. If one of the links in a chain is lost from the chain, can the food chain last? No. The food web. One living thing can be a part of a number of food chains that gives rise to a food web in nature. The most important food in food chains is plants. Every living thing gets its food from the environment. Many animals in the environment eat only plants. Other animals eat the animals that live on plants. But plants make their own food in the presence of sunlight using water and the carbon dioxide from the air. It means that plants are the main support of every food chain. Environmental balance. Microorganisms living in the soil help the process of decomposition of plant residue, dead animals, excreta, etc. As a result, substances that help the growth of plants are formed and get added to the soil. Plants use them for their growth. Thus, plants use substances in the soil for their growth, and when plants and animals die, the decomposition of their remains adds these substances to the soil once again. This is an important cycle in the environment. Also, living things get a continuous supply of water because of water cycle. There are several other such cycles in nature. Thus, there is interaction amongst living things and between living things and non-living things in nature. The interactions go on continuously. This helps to maintain the food chains in the environment. When the various cycles in the environment go uninterrupted, environmental balance gets maintained.